Hello. For my engineering build something from home, I decided to make a little boat, and I'm not very artistic, so I'm sorry, but it wasn't very hard. This was something simple, and the materials that you would have needed for this were scissors, and for mine I used a napkin for the sail, and I used a straw, so you need a straw, and then I used a milk jug, and then I used paint to give it some color, and then I used paint brushes, obviously, to put the paint on, and then I also used a hot glue gun, or you can use tape to put the sail on, and mine, it floats, and I'll show you in just a second, but this is something that can be used in school. I would say more like 4th grade, and you can do higher levels of education. It just, you want to get more in depth in the learning if you're going to do it higher and like in middle school. But this could be used for an example, this could be an engineering assignment, like for science on its own. You could have them build their own boat however they want to, and this is just an example. Like they could use whatever they want to make it out of how they think it'll float. Well, they think they could use that'll make it float best. What they use the sail out of, and we could see if it would pick up any wind with it. So that would be really cool to do. Probably more um, in the 5th grade area and up, but that is something you could do for just engineering, or for even like geometry with angles and stuff that you used to make the boat, or something like that. Or density, you could use, talk about density, because the boat floats, and then, I mean, if you put more weight on it, it eventually won't float anymore, because it, once it's more dense, it won't float in the water. And also, like for engineering, you can do the same thing where you can see how much weight it can hold. So that would be something fun to do. This is something creative they can do for their project if we ever did something like this. Because anything they can, students can use to build, they normally are pretty excited about with projects because they can get really creative with it. Now I'm going to show you my boat does float, and I do have a little guy just for fun that I put on it. You see it floats, and it would be a good thing to use for a milk jug is something good to use because plastic's it, and it's obviously going to be something good for the water. You don't have to worry about it sinking or getting wet and it sinking or anything. So that is my engineering project, and I found everything at home, and it did not cost me a dime. Thank you.